Hello, collective. Welcome back to Infinity Love LLC Zodiac Signs. Welcome back into the channel, you guys. So, as you can see, Virgo, you're up for Sun Sign Week. So, let's talk a little bit about what a sun sign is. And then, Virgo, I'm going to give you guys some details about your specific sign. I'm going to also give you guys some messages from the cosmos, give you advice from your higher self for this coming week. And then I will also get you guys an angel number at the end. So stick around. All right. But let's start from the beginning because this channel is all about learning about the zodiac, astrology. Again, so what is a sun sign? Well, from our viewpoint here on Earth, the sun travels around the Earth once a year. Within that space of time, the sun moves through all 12 signs of the zodiac, spending approximately 1 month in each sign. The sign that the sun was traveling through at the time of your birth is your sun sign. So often, the sun sign can be looked at as a role that you're playing in your life, like in a play. In your grand drama, we can call it, right? Because life is definitely pretty dramatic. One can think, as Shakespeare did, of life as a play that one enters into at the time of birth. You are the leading actor in this drama, and the role you are acting is your sun sign. Another analogy is that your horoscope is like a painting of you, right? The characteristics of your sun sign are the broad strokes that the artist first lays down on the canvas. But remember, the sun sign is just the start of your portrait, the broad strokes. You also have a moon in your birth chart, and it's probably in a different sign from the one the sun is in. You have planets in your birth chart, and each may be in a different sign. So remember, we are all complex and unique combinations, unlike anyone else. Any attempt to give an accurate description from only a sun sign falls into this kind of error. Only by studying the entire birth chart can an astrologer begin to get a complete picture of a personality. Even then, there is a certain latitude for error simply because human beings are not carved in stone. We change a little bit every day and with every person we meet, whether that's love, whether that's tragedy, whether that is success. Each circumstance of life alters us. However, the essential person remains, and the sun sign is the outline of that essence. All right. So, some astrological background on the 12 signs of the zodiac. Okay. So, the zodiac signs are also broken down into groups. So, the first group that I like to talk about is the duality. So, the 12 signs are divided into two groups, masculine and feminine. 6 signs are masculine and 6 signs are feminine. This is known as the signs duality. In astrological terms, a masculine sign is direct and energetic. A feminine sign is receptive and magnetic. These masculine and feminine attributes were given to the signs about 2,000 years ago. Today, modern astrologers try to avoid the sexism implicit in these distinctions. A masculine sign does not mean positive and forceful any more than a feminine sign means negative and weak. It is about the energy that it embodies. In modern terminology, the masculine signs are defined as outer directed and strong through action, where the feminine signs are self-contained and strong through inner reserves. My Virgos, you guys are considered a feminine sign. So then we also have triplicities. The 12 signs are also divided into 4 groups containing 3 signs each. These four elements are fire, earth, air, and water. In astrology, an element symbolizes a fundamental characteristic of the sign. So there are three signs considered fire signs, which are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Fire signs are active and enthusiastic. Three signs are earth signs. Virgos, you guys are earth signs, along with Taurus and Capricorn. Earth signs are practical and stable. Then we have three signs considered air signs, which are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Air signs are intellectual and communicative. Then we have three signs considered water signs. They are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Water signs are emotional and intuitive. Then we also have what's called quadruplicities. Now, the 12 signs are also divided into three groups containing four signs each. The three qualities are cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Four signs considered cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Cardinal signs are enterprising and outgoing. They are the initiators. Then we have four signs considered fixed signs. These are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Fixed signs are resistant to change. They are perfecters and finishers rather than originators. Then we have four signs that are considered mutable signs. Virgo, you are a mutable sign along with Gemini, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Mutable signs are flexible, versatile, and adaptable. They are able to adjust to differing circumstances. And then last but not least, we have polarities. Polarities meaning opposite. So each sign in the zodiac has a polarity or an opposite sign. The two signs express opposite characteristics. So my Virgos, your opposite is Pisces. Virgo is the sign of work and self-improvement. The opposite sign is Pisces, which is the sign of dreams and self-delusion. Then we have Aries and Libra, which are polarities. Aries is the sign of self. The opposite sign, Libra, is the sign of partnership. We have Taurus and Scorpios as polarities. Taurus is the sign of personal possessions. The opposite sign, Scorpio, is the sign of legacies and shared possessions. Then there is Gemini and Sagittarius, which are polarities. Gemini is the sign of self-expression, which in the opposite, Sagittarius, is a sign of philosophy and higher thinking of expression on a wider level. Then we have Cancer and Capricorn, which are polarities. Cancer is the sign of home life. The opposite sign, Capricorn, is the sign of public life. Then we have Leo and Aquarius, which are also polarities. Leo is the sign of personal pleasure and creativity. And the opposite sign, Aquarius, is the sign of hopes and ideals on a large scale. So, what are those specific details about my Virgos that make you Virgo? So, as we already discussed, Virgos, your duality is considered feminine. Your triplicity element is earth. Quadruplicity quality is mutable. Virgo is reserved, modest, practical, discriminating, and industrious, analytical, and painstaking, seeking to know and understand. Your ruling planet is Mercury, ancient god of communication and commerce. In astrology, Mercury rules intelligence and reason, and predisposes toward a high-strung temperament. Your symbol is the Virgin, representing purity of mother, modesty, industriousness, and service of oneself and one's talents and skills to benefit the world. Your glyph or your written symbol, the symbol represents a virgin, for it is a pictograph of the human reproductive organs closed and untouched. In symbolic terms, the glyph is a straight line connected to two curved lines, one of which is crossed. This represents wisdom tied to feeling and emotion and crossed by practicality. Your dominant keyword is I analyze. Again, your polarity is Pisces. The part of the body ruled by Virgo, the nervous system and the intestines. Virgoans are prone to illness caused by stress and nervous tension. They are particularly susceptible to ulcers. Lucky day of the week is Wednesday. Lucky numbers are 5 and 3. Your magical birthstone is sapphire, which brings tranquility of mind and protects against illness and injury while traveling. Your special colors, navy blue and gray, classic colors of refinement and taste. Cities, Paris, Boston, Heidelberg, Strasbourg. Countries, Turkey, Greece, Crete, and the West Indies. Flowers, morning glory and pansy. Trees, nut-bearing trees. The metal, mercury. Animals ruled by Virgo, small domestic pets. And danger. Virgo people sometimes arouse anger and violence in others because of their tendency to interfere, their critical tongues, and their unemotional attitudes. So just a side note for my Virgoans, be careful out there, you guys. Okay, perfect. So those are the basic characteristics of my Virgos as a sun sign. So now I will get you guys some advice, things to look out for from the cosmos. And again, get you guys messages from your higher self and then your angel number. So let's see what the wisdom and advice is from the cosmos for my Virgos this week. What are the most important messages from the cosmos from our Virgos? Okay, so first out we have Pluto. Your willingness to confront the darkness within you opens the gateway to profound healing and soul evolution. Let the transformation begin. So a lot of my Virgos, you guys might be going through a particular transformation at this time. You may be working on healing yourself, which is always amazing, right? Healing, like I always say on my other channel, Love, Light, and Life Affirmed. Healing is very ugly, but the result of healing is absolutely incredible. If you guys are interested in checking out my other channel, I will put a link in the description box for you. But my Virgos, this is telling me that a lot of you guys are taking the time to truly look at who you are right now in the present, and anything that you feel needs improvement, you are working on healing, whether that is some trauma from the past. You know, maybe you are healing from a current broken heart or recent broken heart, maybe a separation from a good friend. But right now, my group is dealing with some healing. And then we have Mercury. Your words carry the potential to inspire, heal, and illuminate the minds and hearts of those around you. Use this gift with intention and authenticity. So be very mindful at this time of the words that you speak, my Virgos. Your words carry a lot of weight at this time. So just be mindful of the words that you speak and the intentions behind your words. Because if you are definitely using your throat chakra in an amazing way, you have potential to truly inspire, heal, and illuminate the minds and hearts of the people around you who truly care for you and that you care for. What else from the cosmos? Root chakra. Okay. Embrace the divine wisdom of your root chakra and find solace in grounding force, the grounding force it offers as it anchors you to the present moment, anchors you to the present moment. So again, I feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with a lot of healing, and healing the root chakra is definitely where you want to start, because that is where you find yourself getting grounded. That is very, very important when you are healing. So it seems like, again, this is just confirmation for, again, the group that I'm speaking to, that you are really taking the time to ground yourself, to heal, to really look at who you are and use the wisdom that you've gained from, like I said, maybe a recent breakup or just a lesson dealing with relationships. You are choosing to take the lessons and the wisdom in order to allow you to transform. So that's beautiful energy. Great job. And then I have Pisces that came out here. So you guys may be connected to a Pisces. You might have Pisces in your birth chart. You embody the essence of empathy and affection, but just as you extend your compassion to others, remember to be compassionate to yourself. So this is just a confirmation that if you are working on healing at this time, to make sure you are showing yourself compassion. Nobody is perfect. And I know that my Virgos, you guys are very practical. I know that you guys really are very diligent. And so perfectionism can be something that you need to work on healing, and understand that it is okay to make a mistake. It is okay not to always have everything exactly how you want it to be. Sometimes we have to be flexible, especially when we are trying to heal, right? So just a little bit of advice to show yourself some compassion at this time. Get a couple more, okay? And we have fire. Some of you guys could be connected to a fire sign. You have fire in your chart. Your ability to be passionate, take risks, and pursue your dreams with fervor is a testament to the potential for growth and transformation within your soul. Again, confirmation that you are truly focusing at this time on your transformation, on your healing, on your evolution. So just confirmation that you are truly passionate at this time about that, which is an amazing thing. So good job and keep going. And then we also have Taurus that came out. You may have Taurus in your chart. You may be connected to a Taurus. Your perseverance can move mountains over time, but remember that bending with the winds of change doesn't weaken your strength. So again, this is about, like I just said, being flexible. As you heal, make sure to show yourself compassion, show yourself love. Don't be so hard on yourself, because you don't have to be perfect at this time, especially through healing. It's not about perfection. It is about acknowledgement. It is about taking the wisdom and the lessons that you've learned from your experience and allowing it to help you transform and to grow. So good job, Virgos, at this time for really focusing on yourself. You are supported by the universe, and they are noticing your efforts. So keep it up, you guys. Beautiful. All right. Let me get you some advice from your higher self for this coming week for my Virgos. What are the most important messages from the higher self for my Virgos for this coming week? What are the most important messages for my Virgos for this coming week? First one, you have come back to the start to see what you missed before. So this has to do with your healing. So this is just confirmation that you are really taking a deep dive and going back to where you started in a particular situation to kind of look and see maybe what you missed before. What were those red flags that maybe you weren't paying attention to, that you just may have missed just out of, not knowing, right? Because we don't know what we don't know until we know it. So this is just confirming that you are really taking a look at yourself. You are really doing the work. And that's a great Good job. All right, what else? You have reached a new level and a new land to be discovered. There is something for you there. Yeah, exactly. You guys are, again, truly transforming because you are ready to start a new level. You are ready to begin on a new venture of growth, on a new path. So that is very good. This is just confirmation again that you are really putting the time and effort into yourself in order to discover that next level of you. Big dreams are built by those who do the work. Again, further confirmation for my Virgos that you guys are really putting in the work. And I love to see it because the result, even though putting in the work on yourself, especially, is not always fun, it's definitely not always easy. But the result that you are going to see, that you are probably already seeing because of the work that you have been putting in, is always worth it because there is nobody else more important than who? You. So great job of really taking the time to focus in, taking the time to really put in that effort that is truly needed so that you can see yourself grow and evolve as you want. You've had the power all along. Now you need to just believe it. So yes, this is again another confirmation that you guys know that you have the ability to grow, to evolve, to reach a higher version of self, especially my Virgos, because you guys are not afraid of putting in the work, because you have that practical mindset. You're not ruled by your emotions. You're going to do what you need to do to make sure you reach that next level and regain your power. Good job. Reach for your dream knowing that it's already coming true. Yes, this is about manifestation. This is about already knowing that you are going to reach that higher level that you seek. And I know that you guys have no problem with believing that because I believe that you have a level of confidence about yourself already naturally that is going to help you make sure you reach that next level, you reach those dreams and goals that you are aspiring to get to. Good job, Virgos. Sometimes the best things are created from chaos. Yeah, like I said, I feel like maybe you guys are going through a particular situation, again, a recent breakup with or a separation from a good friend. But this is an opportunity for you to take this situation, take the lesson, take the wisdom, right? Don't let it keep you down. Don't let it slow you down. And again, I'm not worried about my Virgos, but we all have good and bad days, right? So for any of you guys that maybe just need a confidence boost or need a little bit of encouragement to keep going, to, don't blame yourself, to make sure you are showing yourself some compassion because, again, none of us are perfect. We've all made mistakes and we will continue to make mistakes. And that's why healing is constant, right? But you are taking the time to put in the work on yourself. You are continuing to decide to grow. And that's all that matters. And sometimes the best ways to do that is out of a chaotic situation. So, all right. Great job, you guys. Hope those are helpful for you this coming week. Now, let me get you your angel number to close this out. What is the most important angel number advice for my Virgos this coming week? What is the most important angel number advice for my Virgos this coming week? Angel number 401, revive. It's your time to shine. Your angels need you to know that the light is shining on you now. It's time to take that chance, speak up for yourself, and go for that thing you've been wanting to do but haven't yet. You have a window of opportunity, and your angels are giving you the go ahead to put some effort forth to get this done. Right now, take a power walk, sing your favorite song, or have a solo dance party. Get the energy moving immediately to take things to the next level. Beautiful, you guys. So it's time to revive my Virgos. It's time to get going. Take that chance, that leap of faith, speak up for yourself. It is truly time for you to shine. And again, I believe you guys are starting to, especially with the level of healing that you are most likely working on for yourself right now. So don't give up. Keep going. You guys are doing amazing. All right, Virgos, that's what I have for you for this week. Looking forward to the next one. But until next time, you guys, bye.